Deep beneath the endless sea, where the water shimmered like polished sapphire, there stood a reef that gleamed like a jeweled kingdom, its corals blazing in ruby, molten gold, and royal violet as cathedral-like beams of light pierced through the depths. Among the glowing towers of coral swam Luma, her royal blue body radiant against the golden reef, her yellow tail flashing like a stroke of sunlight through water. Yet something had shifted. The colors were still magnificent, but not as fierce. The gold no longer burned molten. The ruby no longer blazed with fire. Nearby, Finley drifted through the coral arches, his orange two-gold fins flickering gently, as if even he could feel the reef's fading pulse. From the emerald shadows emerged Maris, the ancient turtle, his great shell glowing with turquoise veins like living gemstones, carrying the quiet wisdom of tides older than memory. Seeking answers, Luma swam beyond the coral kingdom into the vast open sapphire sea, where the scale of the ocean stretched endlessly and magnificently around her. There, a swirling school of silverfish turned in perfect unison, their bodies catching crimson coral light and igniting the water like flashes of living fire. Above, electric violet and cyan jellyfish pulsed together, their glow intensifying as they drifted side by side like floating lanterns in a grand underwater sky. Near the coral spires, golden seahorses shimmered like tiny treasures, brighter when gathered close than when alone. In a quiet moment, Luma saw her own reflection, and within her eye burst a dance of multicolored reef light. In that reflection, she understood the reef brightened whenever its creatures moved as one. With renewed purpose, Luma returned to the heart of the reef, and from every direction they came, creatures of ruby, gold, emerald, and sapphire, assembling beneath the towering coral crown. Slowly, they began to move together, forming a radiant spiral that turned and shimmered like a living rainbow galaxy, color reflecting upon color in dazzling harmony. As their movement aligned, the reef answered. Fuchsia corals flared with fierce brilliance. Emerald veins pulsed like a heartbeat. Molten gold radiated through the water in waves of luminous power. Rainbow Reef transformed into a glowing underwater palace, every coral tower blazing, every current shimmering, the kingdom alive in unified splendor. And when the spiral slowed and the sea grew calm, the colors remained rich and powerful. Luma floated in the glowing sapphire twilight, knowing the truth at last. The reef did not shine because of light alone. It shone because every color chose to shine together.